You won't get your raise this month from Social Security, whether you're receiving retirement or disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, or even SSI. I have all the details for you here in the video. Let's get into it and discuss what's going on. First off, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to like the video with the big thumbs up button right down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Also, if you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well with the big subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for your support. I know it's been a very busy month so far, and we're still just getting started. Between now and the end of the year, we have a lot more going on. So again, please like the video down below, thumbs up button, and subscribe down below as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support, and let's get into it and talk about it. All right, so we've had so many announcements. You've been hearing me talk about these so far. I've been talking through all the details. There's a lot of information here, and yeah, I have a lot more to share with you coming up as well. There's just so much going on right now, but I wanted to jump on here on this really quick video. It's a comment and a question I've seen down below in the comment section so many times here over the last several days from many people here in the community reaching out saying, hey, I didn't get my raise this month. What's going on? Are they stiffing us? What happened? Why didn't I get it? Did they do something wrong? Did they miss me? Or just, I mean, the question is all kinds of different ways. I've seen it worded all kinds of ways. I've seen people reaching out saying, they got me again. They did it. They just passed right on by me. They forgot me as always. Things like this. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify this really quickly. So yes, so far we have the official announcement for the COLA, right? We got this. You've heard me talk about it so many times now. We have the official COLA announcement. However, it does not go into effect right away. Okay, so I don't know like where this confusion is coming in, but there's definitely a lot of confusion out there. And I've seen it so many times down below in the comment section where people have reached out and said, hey, I didn't get it. When are they going to give me a raise? Remember, the COLA is announced in October, right? It's announced in October, but then it goes into effect in January. So we're actually not going to see it here for a couple more months. Okay, and at the end of the day as well, don't get me wrong. I don't want to minimize, the little bit of a raise we're going to be getting, but it's not going to translate into a ton of money, okay? It's going to be like, I don't know, $15, $20, $25, $30 for the vast majority of people. I would say the vast majority of beneficiaries, it's going to be anywhere between about $15 and $30 at most for the vast majority of the population. But don't get me wrong. I mean, $15, $30 more a month would be very helpful for a lot of people, but it's just not going to translate into a ton, right? So anyway, I just want to throw it out there really quickly. And again, I've seen this showing up down below in the comment section so many times that it's like, you know what? When I see the same questions, when I see the same concerns, when I see the same things showing up down below in the comment section time and time again, I have to jump on a video like this and just say that's what's going on, okay? So yes, they announced the official announcement in October based on the inflation data, which, you know that. I mean, I've talked about this so many times. But then the raise doesn't go into effect until January. That's when it all goes into effect. Now, here's another thing as well, and I want to throw this out there because I know it's confusing, okay? Remember, the beginning of October, what went into effect then? Yes, raises for SNAP benefits starting in beginning of October. That happened the beginning of October, raises for SNAP benefits, which, by the way, that was between like $2 and $6. It was nothing. Let's just call it zero because that's basically what it is. $2 or $6, I don't care what it is. That's zero. In my book, that's $0, okay? Because it's so minimal. It does nothing for us. But anyway, so the changes for SNAP benefits and all the other things that went into effect for SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, food stamps, EBT, yes, that went into effect October, okay? I tried to make that very clear in all my videos. I try to make that very clear that that goes into effect at beginning of October, the beginning of the new fiscal year. But when it comes down to your Social Security benefit, that goes by the calendar year, right? Okay. So again, just want to throw it there really quickly. But here's the cool little part about this. I'm just gonna, who knows? I shouldn't even say this. I just really shouldn't even say this right now, but I'm gonna say it anyway because since I started. And again, you already know this. I'm gonna point out the obvious. I have not looked at the calendar out until the end of December yet. I will at some point here. But regardless of what happens or what day of the week the January 1st lands on, SSI will be getting paid at least one day early. Again, I don't know which day of the week January 1st is. I'm just not sure. I have not looked at the calendar. But if January 1st is, let's just say it's a Tuesday. Okay, I don't know when it is. I just haven't looked. Let's just say it's a Tuesday. SSI beneficiaries will be paid on December 31st. So out of all the fixed income beneficiaries, SSI will be getting paid technically the end of this year, whatever day that happens to be. And who knows, maybe January 1st is Sunday. Well, then you get paid on the, what is that, the 30th of December, right? So a couple days early in that case. And again, I can look at the date and just bring that back to you in a separate video. But you already know that. And again, there's no point in really talking about it any further. You already know that as an SSI beneficiary, you don't get paid on weekends. You don't get paid on holidays. You always get paid a day or two early, a day or 2 or 3 early at the beginning of the year, or end of the year, I should say. Sorry, does that make sense? All right, so anyway, I know we all need the money now. We all need our raises now. But no, they definitely did not forget about you. This happens automatically. They will automatically add it to your check. You do not need to call Social Security. You do not need to reapply. You do not need to email them. You don't need to visit a local office. You don't need to request a raise. You don't need to call your lawmakers. You don't need to do anything. Literally nothing. You just sit back, enjoy your life, and a raise will be coming at the beginning of the year. Make sense, right? Okay, it's like the only thing we don't have to argue with them about. Literally, it's the only thing. It's the only raise we get per year that we don't have to urge them to do something. We don't need to encourage them. We don't need to motivate them. We don't need to pamper them. We don't need to tell them words of affirmation. We don't need to give them kudos and candy bars, and kudos being like hooray for them. We don't need to give them accolades. We don't need to give them a pat on the back. We don't need to tell them how good and great they are. We do nothing. We can tell them the total opposite if we want to, and we'll still get a raise, okay? It's the only thing we have to do is nothing. The thing we have to do is nothing. The best of all, nothing, okay? All right, so anyway, if you've been wondering, or if you've been seeing anybody else out there, I know there's a ton of videos out there right now popping up, these AI channels and every other schmuck out there on the internet talking about Social Security right now. I get it. That's fine. There's a few decent channels. Don't get me wrong. There's some decent channels out there that talk about really good stuff, okay? There's a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot. I mean, there's a handful. I can think of at least a handful of other channels that have really good information, okay? I'm not saying that they're not really good stuff, but there's also way, way more that have really bad information. And this is probably where this is coming from. This meathead over here said it's coming this month. False. Not happening. Not this month, but January. Make sense? So hope that helps you. Again, you know all this stuff. I mean, you're smart, you're savvy, you're in the game, you know what's going on here. You've been living on the fixed income benefit forever. So again, don't let somebody trip you up with this stuff. Again, as I've always said before in other videos, I'm going to bring you honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information every single day, and I'm going to give it to you straight no matter what, okay? Hope that helps you. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Stay warm out there. I know, depending on where you're located, kind of weird right now, right? It's kind of like that transition. I love this time of year. It's just super cool, right? Pumpkin spice is in full swing. I know, I shouldn't say that, but yeah. Who doesn't love a little pumpkin spice these days, right? It's pretty good. Anyway, have a nice day. Hope this helps you. Please subscribe down below, like the video, thumbs up button right down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Otherwise, check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library. The ones I've hand selected for you down below in the description at the top of the comment section. There's some really good and popular videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, right now showing up on your screen, some more videos there. Check those out. There's almost 5,000 videos here on the channel. Yeah, take your pick. There's a lot. It'll keep you busy for a while. Anyway, enjoy your day. Have a good one. I hope this helps. And I'm here for you no matter what, every single day. Just want to do what I can for you. Seriously. Enjoy.